so today we're sharing another Bible review with you, and this is probably one of my favorites. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that Spurgeon is probably one of my favorite writers, preachers, theologians, whatever you want to call it, to read after and to follow after and to just study from. And so this Bible I got last year, and I want to show you the inside. It is the Spurgeon Study Bible, and it is the CSB edition, and it is absolutely beautiful, and I can't wait to show you the inside. All right, so there's a lot to love about this Bible, and one of the first things is the font and the typesetting is probably one of the best I've seen in a lot of Bibles. It's a larger font, it's easier to read. Some of the study notes are a little bit smaller, but I think that's to be expected. As you can tell, the font size is a little bit larger. You can see that the study notes are a little bit smaller. But here's the thing to remember about these notes. These are not commentary notes necessarily. Most of these notes are from sermons that he has preached. And so they are written in more of a spoken word form and not necessarily a study format. But it does include some cross-reference in spaces in the study notes. But the font is so nice. It is not hard to read. And I think it would be really good for those who prefer a large print study Bible. So each book of the Bible has its own introduction and some notes from Spurgeon, as well as background information that are going to help you as you study. And so this probably wouldn't be my primary study Bible. I do use this as a secondary form of study just to see what Spurgeon had to say about that specific passage. There are pages that do not have notes. So there may be a passage that you're studying that he did not have any thoughts or messages preached on. So keep that in mind as you study. This is probably a good secondary study Bible to have on hand if you really love Spurgeon and his preaching. There are a few other great features of this Bible to point out to you. There is a concordance and maps in the back of the Bible. In the front, there is also an introduction, a breakdown of the lost sermons of Spurgeon, as well as the Spurgeon Quotes Index, where you can find all of the different quotes based on what passage they are attached to. And so they are quick to find. If you are looking for a quote based on a specific passage of Scripture, this will really help you do that quickly. This is probably my favorite feature of this Bible. It includes photos of his sermons. It tells you the sermon number. For example, this is out of Hebrews chapter 7. It's the King of Righteousness and Peace. It is sermon number 42, and it shows you his handwritten notes. And I absolutely geek out over that. I think that is the coolest thing, to just see his handwritten notes, and they typeset it for you on the other side so that you can read his notes. I just love this. This is probably one of my favorite features. They also have quotes throughout the passages of Scripture that came directly from him, and they are written in a more cursive font, more like his handwriting. And so it's like he's writing those words within what you're studying. And so this really is a collector's Bible. It is a secondary study source. It's one that is beautiful to have on your bookshelf. And if you really enjoy the words of Spurgeon, then this might be a great Bible to add to your collection or your bookshelf. If you're like me, you have quite a few Bibles, but maybe you're just looking for something that would be a great secondary resource to have that goes along with your traditional study Bible. So I think the Spurgeon Bible is a great way to go.